everyone. Do you want to increase your over? Wow. Happy Good Friday. Do we have the audio?
Audio is on.
Am I there?
No, it won't.
Okay, hold on.
I keep pressing auto and it won't go over.
Okay, hold on. Okay, sorry for the technical difficulties. We are here. We are here. Hello, everyone. Happy Good Friday to you all. I hope you're having a fantastic day. What do you all have planned for this weekend? It's supposed to be decent weather here this weekend, so hopefully the egg hunts and last-minute baseball scrimmages that were thrown into our schedule will be absolutely lovely. Let's see here.
Do they still have their practice tomorrow since they have a scrimmage?
They do. Oh. Yeah. They threw in a practice tomorrow and they threw in a scrimmage today. Whatever. We love baseball, so it's going to be absolutely fine. Hello, Jenny. Hi, Lori. Hi, Shirley, Debbie, Alina, Kat, Christina, Jenny. Oh, I said Jenny already. Everyone, I'm so glad you're here with us today. This is going to be a fun live. I don't know how long it's going to take. I would say somewhere between 1.5 to 2 hours, I would think. Anna, how long are you thinking for your bit over there?
You know, I like to gab, but probably, 30, 40 minutes.
Okay. So an hour and 15 minutes for Anna. FYI, I'm going to go ahead and apologize. I think Granger has agreed to be on her best behavior. She's in a little bit of a yippy mood, so if you hear her, just say hi to Granger. She's here with us today. We do love to bring our pups and kiddos to the studio. Anyway, welcome. For Founding Flock members, I want to go ahead and I'm going to remind you all a couple of times because I know that you all will be in and out throughout the live. Tomorrow is the last day for you all to renew or extend your Founding Flock membership at that discounted rate. I'm not sharing the link here because it is for Founding Flock members only. If you do need it, it's in the private Facebook group under pinned posts. Also, you can email us hello@oakandlamb.com, and once I get a break, I will share that link for you all. Don't forget, you have until tomorrow. Don't forget. Also, and I don't know if you can share it or not, or if I can share it right here. I know Rachel put the link in the description, but we are running a special. I've got it right here. We are running a special on our membership today. That is $30 off our annual membership using the code HOP, HOP30. So click that link, join if you would like to. If you have been waiting for a sale, now is a great time. We don't generally do much more than that. Anna, did you have anything you needed to include? No? Okay.
Someone said hi, Rachel, but Rachel is not here
Rachel's
today.
Not here
it is
today.
Anna and Becca today.
Yes. I didn't introduce myself. So for anyone who is new, my name is Becca. I'm an owner and craft educator here at Oak and Lamb. Anna, who you'll be seeing in just a few minutes, is also an owner and craft educator. And then Rachel is an owner and craft educator. However, she had a baby last Tuesday. Baby Charlie is here, and so she is not in the studio for the next little bit. We're so grateful for her to be able to take this time off with Charlie. And we're trying to pick up the slack because she does a lot around here. So thank you for all of your patience and grace during this time. You all have been amazing. Let's see here. Let's talk really quickly. Yesterday, James was here and helped me out with a live, and we did a live on some amazing craft products of 2022. I don't know. We always put a year, but it's not like they came out in 2022. It's just our version of amazing craft products. Anyway, we did a giveaway, and I hosted it over in the private Facebook group. It was for Flock members only. And let me see if I can remember. It was a paint puck. It was reusable measuring tape, a glitter vac, a puppy mini easy press, and then the seam guide. Sorry, I have to look up here in my brain to make my memory work. Anyway, And the winner of that, even if she's not watching, she is still the winner. I will alert her and then I'll ship it all out. Right before the live, like literally 2 minutes before, I was like, oh, I need to go ahead and go do a random number generator. And Anna was like, you know, we've got 2 minutes, right? Yeah, it'll be fine. But the winner of that is Miss Denise Wright. So congratulations, Miss Denise. There's some amazing craft products that I think you will really like. Email us hello@oakandlamb.com with your mailing address, and I will ship that out to you. If you don't happen to be watching right now, I'll probably shoot you an email. I'll look it up. I'll shoot you an email. Anyway, oh, you thought one each? No, Miss Shirley, that was a whole group going to one person. Thank you, Miss Linda. I really enjoyed the live too. I love doing different kinds of lives like that. Okay, so for today, we are going to be, you guys have heard me talking about it. Anna has a whole table over here full of some pretty amazing stuff. I'm really excited for you all to see all of the different table settings, the centerpieces, those sorts of things that she is going to be sharing with you all. Well, we can talk all about it during the segment, but maybe you have bits and pieces that you can throw some things together like this for Easter, and then Anna will also talk about it. You can probably go out and find some bits and pieces if you wanted to create these looks as well, but we'll talk all about that. And then also, I'm going to be making this sign after Anna's segment. I'm really excited about this. I did cut this out of the Glowforge just because it's really quick, but you can use chipboard or basswood to do this. And then I use printable vinyl and a repeating pattern, and I'm going to show you about that. So I used a repeating pattern as a fill in Design Space and manipulated it a little bit, and then we put vinyl on it. So this is really quick and easy, super cute. And we're going to talk a little bit about repeating patterns because I just created one that I'm particularly fond of that we'll be releasing next week with our cut file collection launch. And it got me thinking about repeating patterns and different ways that you can use them. So that's going to be really fun. FYI, we did not do a cut file collection this week because of where Rachel's been out, and I'm kind of playing two roles.
Filling some shoes.
Yeah. But I have 30 cut files, 30, and I can't wait for you to see them, that will be launching at the beginning of next week. I'm pretty excited about them. I really, really like them. If you want to see them, maybe later on we can view those. But if you are a Oak and Lamb Flock member, you'll have access to all of those next week. If you want access to our files, click the link and join. Oh, I see Russ is on. How are you feeling, Russ?
Beckett.
He had surgery yesterday.
Oh.
I kind of hope he's on pain meds and extra funny today.
Can you please phonetically sound out Beth Lowry's comment? Because I'm over here saying it and I'm dying laughing. My gosh.
Like, I don't see it all. I see it. I don't
The
see
sign. My gosh.
Hold on. I don't see Beth's comment. I mean, I see other ones. I see congrats, Denise. And,
I love it so much.
well, I think you did a stellar job
Thank
pronouncing
you.
it, Anna. Oh, but we need a cameo of baby Charlie. You are not wrong, Beth. You are not wrong. Here's the problem. If Charlie were here, he would steal the show and nobody would care about anything else that we were doing.
That's true.
I'm certain.
And then Becca, who?
Yeah, who? I'm certain that when Charlie is old enough, he and Fallon they're just going to like take over and run Oak and Lamb. It will be amazing.
Granger can do crafts with him if we never have a baby Lammy.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, Stacey said, Becca, you have no idea. You're not wrong. I think Russ is super stinking funny anyway. Maybe, I've never actually met him, but in the little interaction, he may be one of the funniest people I know. I know, Stacey, I'm giving him the big head. I'm sorry. But
I don't know that I've gotten to interact with him at all.
He's the one that wrote the super flipping funny email, the first email.
Oh, for the camp?
No, the first email.
Okay, I'll have to go back.
Yeah. Anyway, point being, I know, right? There's no problem. We'll just leave. You all are so funny. You girls brighten up my day. I can always count on you girls to make me smile, even on bad days. Linda, we feel the same way about you all. Absolutely. Becca, will you teach us how to make our own SVG designs, please? Yes, CJ. I definitely want to do some Illustrator classes. It will probably, obviously, there will be some things that we include as just normal content. And I've shared some stuff over in the private Facebook group as member-only content. I think it will be a course because not everyone is interested in it. So I don't want to take up a bunch of the member-only content by concentrating on that. Also, it is something, it can be considered tedious. There's a learning curve. There's a lot to it. So it's not for everyone. And so we have to find a line there. But yes, I love teaching cut file creation and am excited to do that eventually for sure.
Beth says, I'm surprised Fallon hasn't adopted Charlie and completely been aggressively helpful. Well, so Beckett is actually the baby hog. Like Fallon loves him, but Beckett is baby obsessed. Like just kisses their faces and says, I love you and you're perfect. And he's the best little
He'll hold
little
them
baby
and then
daddy.
it's like if anyone comes near him, he's like.
But he's always had super, super instinctive, like protective skills. And so I think that it's one of those things like, don't touch my baby.
He's a baby hog. He absolutely is. Kathy says, I'm very interested in learning how to make SVGs. It's a game changer. I'm not going to lie. If you're like me at all, then generally you'll see designs and you're like, I like this, but I wish it were this, this, or I like this, but I want to change this. And being able to do that is just like, it really is amazing. It really is. Anna texts me all the time, hey, I need a shirt that says this, but I don't like this.
You still haven't made my Braves one.
I know. Well, I also didn't make a cut file collection for last week.
FYI. FYI.
Yeah. Of course, and that would be awesome. Okay, amazing. There is nothing more wonderful than little kids. You're right, Beth. Okay, so we are going to, if there's no questions about any of this, which I wouldn't think that there are, then we are going to do a quick table change. What do you think, 5 to 10 minutes?
Yeah.
We'll do 5 to 10 minutes and then we'll come back and Anna is going to chat with you all about the table decor. So Anna, do you know how to cue up the thingamajig?
The still shot,
But not, well, you could use that one.
the oak and lamb.
Yeah, I was actually going to use a different break graphic.
I know how to get over here.
We're teaching on the live. If you go to media
Yes.
and scroll down, there's one that says break graphic.
Sorry guys, it's just not gonna happen.
Still photo it is. We'll see you in 5 to 10 minutes.
Hello, everyone. We are back, and we are super excited that Becca is now producing so that maybe you all will get correct content at the appropriate times. Thank you, Becca, for knowing what you're doing. Well, I applaud you. So basically what we're going to be doing is just talking about some different table setting ideas. It's pretty much self-explanatory.
But not.
But it
That's
may
why we're
just
doing this.
spark some creativity or some ideas that you're like, oh, I hadn't thought about that, or just some different things. So I've tried to be kind of well-rounded with my style, because like I have a tendency to be more earthy, woodsy, but I am a 100% hopeless jadeite junkie, and I love, love, love. I don't love color at all, except for this right here is my jam. So I'm going to just show you a couple little things. Most of this, with the exception of this wooden charger here that I'll show you in just a second from the overhead, is in my collection. That's Becca's. So I have pieces that can stack and mix interchangeably. I try to do that so that I don't have like one setting that you only use one time a year or something like that. But because my style typically stays around the same vibe, all of mine is kind of interchangeable. Becca, because she's eclectic and likes lots of styles, mixes lots. And you know what we should have done, Becca, is had you do a place setting also. Here's the thing, guys. Becca hosted our Friendsgiving over Thanksgiving, and when we showed up, you'll have to post a picture later of our place settings and stuff. She has Fiesta wear and has tons and tons and tons of color. And typically I would have been like, oh, we got to stick to fall colors. But Becca was like popping jewel tones and stuff in there, and it worked. It was beautiful and it worked. And I think she had like golds in there and with like chunky woods. It was really good. So do you all want to go place setting by place setting, or do you want me to do flower arrangements first?
Place setting by place setting.
Place setting by place setting.
Voting, yes.
Do they have, we'll probably do this one last since I'm going to show them a little hack on that. So what we'll do is start with our purple blue hydrangea one. And do you want me to move that to the overhead or?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I recently have become obsessed with copper tones because I think it goes really well with jadeite also. And like I said, that's in my kitchen. So I found these copper chargers, and they are metal. A lot of times you can find like metal look-alike stuff. They'll have like golds or anything like that, but it's plastic, but this is actually metal. And I found these on Amazon, a set of like 6 for, I think it was cheap. And I'll link that.
I
if anyone
appreciate
wants
that they're
it.
actually metal too.
Yes. And I'm really kind of hoping that they tarnish a little bit, if I'm being honest. These are brand new, like fresh out of the box, so they've never even been used. But I think that you can go lots and lots and lots of ways with this. You can go more formal, or you could dress it down a little bit. But you can think of all the colors. Like I think rose gold and copper go with everything basically. So what I've done, I have the Pioneer Woman dishes.
Which is just Walmart.
It's just a Walmart brand for me personally, and I will show you. Let me do this.
So it's very affordable. Do
Yes.
you remember how much they are?
I'm wanting to say that maybe I'll have to look at that. It's been a while, but they still have these exact same ones.
Yeah, they do.
So what I do, because normally would have bought the exact same settings, but I was trying to channel my inner Becca, and so I did. They're the exact same color. They were messed up actually, but I did 2 different patterns, so you can kind of see they definitely coordinate, and so you can actually interchange them if you want to. They both definitely have kind of a lacy, really delicate detail to them, but because they are those neutrals, you're going to be able to do tons and tons and tons of stuff with them. So I have a setting of 4 of these and a setting of 4 of these that I will just mix match. And these are our everyday users, but they're
So they hold up really well.
Yes, we have washed them countless times, but they're pretty enough that you can use them like if you were actually wanting to set a table. Let me put this back over here. Okay. So this one, like I said, is really pretty basic. And I typically, Becca, do you always do a salad plate with your, like with your settings? You'll always stack a plate.
Yeah.
Some people don't for simplicity. And you don't technically have to. Like if you're not wanting to go all out, you can just do the bottom. And then when you go to add your napkins or silverware or note cards, that will add a lot to your plate to fill it up. This was the napkin.
Look how gorgeous this is. Can
Okay.
you see, let me fix, hold on just a second. Let me fix the camera really quick. I
Okay.
don't think it is.
If you can't see, this has different tones of like purple and kind of like pinky lilac, but it also has gold flecks in it. And I'm going to tell you all, you could probably tell from here, I didn't hem the edges, but
No, you can't see from here.
cloth napkins, if you buy them from specific places, they can get expensive.
Yeah.
Like I had some in my cart, and it was like a place setting of 6, and it was almost $40. And I'm like, we're gonna stain these. So you can go and get cotton fabric, polyester, like whatever you want, and make your own. Typically, a napkin is 16 by 16 or 18 by 18. That's standard. There's probably some variations of that. But you can just cut a square and then hem the edge under. Because I do have a couple of napkins that are actually napkins, and that's exactly what they have done, is just hemmed the little edge. They're not double-sided, so you don't have to worry about that. But I made this one into a pocket, and you can make it smaller if you want to. So you could put silverware in there, or you can put like little cute flowers or a little gift in there. And I'll show you really fast how to do that. Basically, you fold your napkin in.
These are square.
Yes.
Yeah.
These are perfect. Well, they're pretty close to square. You fold it from tip to tip backwards, and then you fold it like this, and this is where you can kind of get, however, like if you want to make it smaller, obviously take it up that way, or you can take the difference up back here in the back so that you don't have as much room to fold. But basically you're just going to make, and you could make a double fold if you wanted to make it super fancy, but then this just folds over into the back, and you just fold it in on itself basically. So you have some variation on how wide that can be too. But look how easy that is for a little pocket. I loved that one.
And so let's talk about what all you could put in there. Obviously the
silverware and flowers.
A little place card, like a name card if you wanted to put one, could just be slipped down in there.
Right.
The flowers that you did. So many different options. That would be really cute.
So that one's a really, really, really easy fold. There
Yeah.
are some very complex like origami folds. And I am extra like that, so I do love to do those. But if it's going to break your heart that people are ripping them apart to wipe their spaghetti sauce off of their face, then I'd probably go with more of a simple one. Okay, so that was pretty much all I have to say about that one. But look at
Did you talk about the flowers?
these.
Yeah.
These
Where'd
are-
you get those?
These are literally just from the wedding aisle at Hobby Lobby. These are typically $1 to $1.99 a piece. I think they're $1.99 if they're not on sale. But they're the single ones, and the ones on the wedding aisle, I guess, are made for boutonnieres or something like that.
Yeah.
And so they're smaller than the normal flowers. So they make really good alternatives for your place settings so that they're not huge.
So are those the Real Touch or?
These are not Real Touch. Fallon would say that these are yucky.
Okay.
But they look good.
They look beautiful.
So you can also, if you wanted to, with these, turn it into a napkin ring because of your wire stem, and then just slide it right in that too. And then you can manipulate the head of it a little bit to lay however you want to. I do like, especially neutrals. These are super, super usable. So the flower that we have with that.
I'm going to do the front facing because all they can see is the top of the.
Becca and I are insufferable hydrangea lovers. We love hydrangeas and we love
Peonies.
the great
Peonies,
debate
peonies,
of peonies, however you want to say that. But I have a client that is super knowledgeable about all things live. These are real. And I was talking to her because I wanted one for my house, and she said, is that a decorative hydrangea or is it a planter hydrangea? And I was like, what? And some of you all may be like, oh my gosh, girls, you don't know.
We're just learning.
We are. We're
not
little
flower
babies,
experts.
okay? I just have enough expendable income to start doing flowers now. I'm at the point in my life where I can. Anyway, so we found out that you can actually keep hydrangeas inside year round. So I love fresh flowers. I think that it makes a huge difference. So you could get one of these technically and keep it, if you don't want to keep it alive forever, you could do a season at a time. This one was, let me get it out. I think, yes, $15. So the way that she says that you can tell is typically the indoor or decorative ones have either foil around the base of them or they have a decorative container.
Instead of just the plastic.
Yes. So technically I would normally plant this. I am gifting this one to Becca and I just got this planter, so I'm not giving it to her. But
I think you should.
If I find a second one.
Comment and let us know what you think.
Oh,
should Anna
don't
gift
do
me
that
the
to
planter
me.
as well?
I'll go buy you another one. This isn't even your style.
Don't tell me what my style is.
It matches my, anyway, so all you have to do, these are super low maintenance. I think you water them like maybe twice a week and keep them near sunshine when you're not needing to host with it. But this would be a super inexpensive alternative to like an actual flower arrangement, because you're looking at what, like $50 or something if you get an actual floral arrangement. And look what a big statement that's going to make. So that one's super, super, super easy. And you technically could keep it for a long time. I don't know how big it's going to get. You may end up with a bush in the middle of your
I kind of hope.
table. I know, right? Okay, so we will move along to this one. This one speaks to my heart.
We're going overhead again?
Because, yes, I'm going to do the table setting first. Because it is neutral. And I found these, are we going to call these jute? These are jute. Jute placemats on Amazon. And like I said, I will link, if you all want any of this, I will link every last bit of it that you want. I don't care to do that. These were not super, super expensive either. But they are so thick and such good quality. And I think it came as a setting of 6. I have a round table. It's big. Are they 60 inches, our round tables?
Yes.
So they sit 6 people.
Yes.
And so, yes. And so I'm weird. I don't technically like to do square things on my round table. So that's why the majority of my stuff is round. What are they saying?
Megan has a great question.
Okay.
She said, are tablescapes and all this fancy decorating regional? I've never gone to anyone's house here in South Dakota and ever seen anything even close. Or are my friends not classy? I'm going to go back to you so you can address this.
You know, here's my thing.
Anna and I are extra.
We are super extra.
We want you to feel like if Anna comes to my house just for a normal meal, I'm not going to do this.
Correct.
If you came to my house,
And
I
we've
would
never
want you to
met
feel
you.
special and welcome. And like, I don't want it to be like hoity-toity. I still want you to feel very warm and welcome. And like, you can kick your shoes off and put your feet on my couch, like that type of environment. But I still want you to feel valued and special.
And in 100% all honesty, we live in a culture of Instagram. And so I feel like everyone, especially our generation, wouldn't you say more, it's about what it looks like. and you want everyone to think that your table is beautiful. I'm going to tell you all at home, I have a candle centerpiece, and I will have these with a charger on. That's all I have on my day-to-day. I don't keep this out all the time.
No, my day-to-day just has a centerpiece because I have kids.
It's not practical, but normally I'll show you on my table at home, I have these two things stacked on top of each other. And that's all it is. And so then Mark and I will actually take our plates that we eat off of and just stick it straight on top of it. So it's not like that big of a hassle.
It's not like she's moving stuff to get it back on
I
there.
don't like to keep a full, if you had a formal dining room and then like a breakfast table and that you didn't use your formal dining room a lot, I would say then you could maybe decorate that, but
I still wouldn't put plates on it though. You'd have to dust them before you can use them.
that's
and,
my thing.
yeah.
If you had a house cleaner and could pay someone to do that, go for it, whatever. But I don't want to have to dust it, especially if you have pets, because then there's going to be dog hair and God
But as far
only
as
knows what.
pulling this out for your friends to come over, these are like, honestly, it's just a matter of, I keep these in a cabinet, I pull them out, throw them on the table, and it's not a big to do. It might take me 15 minutes to throw them out there.
And I don't have tons and tons of storage space. Becca has really good cabinets, and so ours are in a tote in my storage in the basement on a shelf. So I just keep it all together and know like a little inventory of what I have. So I think it's a combination of what you value, and I mean, we're not classy at all. Well, I'll just tell you that. Becca's raising her eyebrows. She may be classy.
No, I'm not.
I'm not.
No.
Anyway, so this little napkin ring that
so
I
cute.
think is absolutely adorable. You all are going to crack up, and I'll deconstruct it so you can see. This
little
napkin
nest.
is actually one that I got from World Market, and they actually have decent prices on napkins and good colors and some good prints too.
I have some that are almost the color of Anna's cardigan that I got from there. They're a little bit lighter.
they
I
are
love
beautiful.
them. Yeah.
So this, let me undo this for you. I found these little wooden napkin rings at Hobby Lobby, and I just think that they're super neutral and versatile. But this right here is actually just from, what aisle would you even call that at Hobby Lobby that has like the fake lemons and birds and moss and all that kind of stuff?
Yeah, I don't
These
even
come in a
know.
pack of 2 for like $2 or something like that. I got an entire thing of this, I'm going to call this a fern, a branch of this fern, and just cut it off. These nests come with wiring already attached to it on the bottom, and all I did was stack them all together and then twist the wiring. That's it. Absolutely
Look
it.
how cute.
It's so easy. And you may have, like, Becca has evergreen trees in her house. And so in winter, I'll go and cut real evergreen and just use stuff that you have, so you're not necessarily having to store this.
Yeah,
But
because evergreens, honestly, like even if you're not watering them, they will last several weeks.
honestly, I normally do a huge centerpiece with evergreen in it,
same.
and it will last the entire Christmas season. And
Now that's with
sometimes
water in it.
that's water
Yeah.
in it, but you can spritz the evergreen too.
Yeah.
So that one's pretty self-explanatory too, but do you want to go to the forward-facing for this or the
Well,
overhead?
go to the
We'll
overhead.
go overhead.
And
Okay,
then-
guys. I found an inspiration pit on this and said, I have to have this. All of these pieces are from the wedding aisle also. Every last one of them. They're all individual.
So lean it down so they can see like the yeah.
Okay, so this bark, I'm gonna call it. I'm just gonna go ahead and undo this, because I can glue it back. It's fine. This comes in a roll. Oh, I'm ripping it, but I've got more. From Hobby Lobby on that same aisle, and it's with the wired ribbon. I don't know if does every Hobby Lobby have it divided by wired ribbon versus
I'm not
fabric
sure.
ribbon now?
The ones that I've been in, yeah.
But this just comes on a roll, and it has real moss on it, so it is making a mess here, but when you don't mess with it, it doesn't. And I thought that it was so cute that it actually looked like tree bark, and we were going, for that super earthy
It's very
look.
cute.
So what I did is just do 2 of those because my
It was tall.
thing was a little
Yeah.
too tall. But the picture that I found inspiration, it looked like they had taken a stump, like a small stump, and drilled holes in it and then made the flower arrangement down in that. And I could have done that, but I don't have a chainsaw. And so I was like, this is actually a very good alternative.
Mm-hmm.
But I just got a regular...
I'm going to go to the forward facing so
Okay.
I can see.
This is just from the floral department at Hobby Lobby. It's
Probably
like
really inexpensive, right?
$5.99 full price.
Okay.
And then I did 2 layers of the pre-cut round styrofoam, layered them so that it was taller, and then you just start sticking stuff in. I know that the general rule of thumb for all floral and decor stuff is odds, 3, 5, 7s. I'm going to tell you that I mix, and I'm probably going to get crucified for that, but I love symmetry, guys. I love it, love it, love it. This isn't super symmetric though. And so you can mix flowers and greenery. And if you look at it, like it really has tons of different texture and variety. It has some coffee berries and even like these dried brown, what is this?
They look like burrs.
It
It kind of looks like a burr.
kind of does look like a burr. So you can be creative. Go pick up twigs from your yard.
Eucalyptus. I love eucalyptus. I would put it in everything.
Yes. And then it has like some little fake hydrangeas, and are these starts with an R? Ranunculate. I don't know. You all can tell me what that is. But I am not going to lie to you all. These kinds of pieces, if they are not on sale, for all of this and this, I think it was around $45. Now,
Not on sale.
not on sale. That's not on sale at all. That's all full price. So you could probably do it more around 25 or 30.
Okay.
But you're never going to have to replace this. So the stuff that I can use other places in my house, I don't care to spend a little bit more if it's something that I'm going to utilize a lot. Now I feel like I'm going to need to glue this back. I am. Okay, so now we'll move on to the next one. This jadeite. These scroll chargers, I am thinking they were from Pier 1. I don't know now that Pier 1 has just gone online if they still have these, but other companies do
look
have
really quick.
something similar. These say $14.95 a piece. I would not have paid that. I can 100% guarantee you that. So these had to have been on sale somehow. And if you find pieces that you like, wait or find a coupon. Because $14.95 for one doesn't seem bad, but when you have 6 of them,
Or 8.
you know, that really adds up. I also think, Becca, we could probably come up with a way to do some chargers on the Glowforge, couldn't we?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So Becca's going to be so excited.
No, we definitely could, especially if you have one that has a
Granger.
pass through. Come here, Grange.
So, her collar's right there. So, I know that there are some jadeites out there that are reproduction ones. My sister-in-law loves me, and we have this little antique place that we call Carl Eddie's near us. And if you turn around, your hind end is going to be bumping something off. It's Becca, you've been in there, haven't you?
I haven't been in there.
It is actually a little bit of a panic attack for me, but she gifted me these vintage, they are Fire King jadeite plates. She got me a setting of 8 with some cups and stuff like that, and I love them. But look at the difference in the size of how plates were back then versus now. So that almost looks like our salad plate,
yeah.
and then this would be a dessert plate. But the dessert plates almost look like teacup saucers now. So I don't actually eat off of these because I'm nervous, but I feel like if I ever hosted a tea party or something like that with adults, not children, that I would probably do that. So this is more just for like pretty settings. But look, I mean, I do just love this color. You all may not like jadeite, but I do love to go hunting for jadeite too to find more pieces. So this, have you all ever made boo-boo?
Granger,
I am
no.
sorry.
No Grange.
Boo-boo bunnies. Is that what they're called, Becca?
Yes.
So when mom, right button, when we were little, she would make these out of
Washcloths.
And you put like a ice cube or something in it to make the boo-boos better. But it's Easter, so why not do that? And it's really cute. And then you can put this little egg thing in there. You could actually put an egg that was personalized if it was like a fake one or a flower. Or if you really like eggs, you could serve eggs. We love deviled eggs at the Lamb Oaks household.
Oh my gosh.
And I will show you just really fast how to do this if you're not familiar. This one's super easy.
They'll want to know. They'll want to know.
Do what?
They'll want to know.
Okay. So this one is fraying because we didn't sew it, but I fold it in half, and then because I don't love tons of edges, I try to hide as many as possible. So fold your tip back in, and then just start rolling. And then all you do is fold it in half like this, and then go back on itself and attach a rubber band right at the head. And you could do like a ribbon or something, obviously, to make it a little bit prettier. But that's it. And then it just fluffs right out. And then you can obviously fluff your ears too. So that one is very, very, very simple and self-explanatory, but I loved the color combination of the peachy corally with the jadeite. The centerpiece for the jadeite one is super, super easy, guys. I found this bouquet of peonies, the great debate, on Amazon.
You get everything from Amazon.
I do love Amazon. It is actually, I think maybe, is it two? It is two. And I just took a hair tie and put them together, but I didn't do anything. They came this way. And this is just a jadeite pitcher. It's a hobnail jadeite pitcher. So use things that you have. Like if you have pretty pictures, use it as a vase. You doesn't have to just be a pitcher. And then you throw it in there and that one's done. Super easy. Great springtime. The last one is a lemon theme. And let's see here. Are we forward or upside down?
Upside, but we can do either way.
Oh, well, I'll show them this. So this is just a place card holder. You could technically use a fake lemon or a real lemon and make this, but these are ceramic for like $1 something from Hobby Lobby that just slides down in there, and they were cute with the theme. These chargers, Becca, your wooden chargers,
Yes.
where are they from?
Pottery Barn. And I actually just looked them up. I paid full price for them, which was $25. They're on clearance for $16.99 right now.
I'm going to need you to send me that link because I need some of these. Yeah. I do love this chunky wood. A lot of people will use, they call them wood cookies. It's basically a wood, like a wood round cut. The problem is after a while, if you don't seal those, they will start cracking.
Yeah.
Which
I use these for everything because I don't generally set a really, really formal like China type table, but I do this for Christmas, for lemon type things, for Thanksgiving. I've used like plaid plates with them that have like gold accents. That you can just use them for so many different things.
Yes. It's fantastic. And once again, we've just got those super basic plates on there because they do match everything. I'll show you this. Becca evidently folds all of her napkins this way because she says she's lazy. You don't need a napkin ring this way either. But you're basically just making, what is that, a square knot or a sailor knot?
I think it's a square knot.
Square knot. So I folded.
Where is this napkin from?
This one is Amazon.
Oh my gosh.
I know. And I'm wanting to say that I got the pack of 6 for like $13 or $11. Something steep. It was super, super cheap.
Yeah, those are really cute. The color is really good.
It's super vibrant. Anyway, so for that, I just fold the corners in to touch, then start folding both sides into the center, and then I did overlap these a little bit because I didn't want it to be super, super wide. That just creates a really clean line with your points sticking out. Then you fold it over and just pull through one time, and just don't pull super, super tight. And that makes, you can go either way with that. But it just makes a cute little knot. It looks finished, even though you really haven't done that much.
And I, because I'm super lazy, will throw my like knife, fork, spoon down in the knot.
In here.
Yeah.
And it looks adorable when you do that. We've got, hey, we have those gold flatware, the plastic.
You want me to grab
yeah,
some?
grab some.
This is our fine.
It's our bougie.
Our fine flatware.
Yes. I think it's actually left over from Charlie's baby shower. But
Which Julie had left over from a gender reveal. It's like
Yes.
recycled.
Thank you. But look how cute that is even down in there. And you can offset plates and put your napkin and silverware over to the side.
That's
You
what I do
that
with those
frequently.
larger chargers, yeah.
Right. But I think it's absolutely adorable and understated. And you don't have so much on your plate with these that when people, if you are inviting guests over, it's not like they have to clear lots of stuff off to make that work. Okay, so this is the last part, and I will show you all the flower arrangement that goes with it. I saw this hack. We're going to be using fresh lemons. Are we forward or overhead?
Forward.
Okay, so this is a cylinder vase from Hobby Lobby, full price $9.99. You cannot go wrong with clear glass things, though. You're going to be able to use these over and over and over. And then you get a smaller one, full price $4.99 from the Floral, to put down in the middle. Now, why we do this, when we go to put lemons down or any kind of filler, you're not having to put as much in there. It's a whole lot less. Also, if, I don't 100% know this, so don't quote me on it, but I think that the acidity from the lemons would maybe affect, I know that acidity affects color of flowers, but they may not like lemons, I don't know. But you can put fresh water down in the one in the center so that your flowers aren't affected by whatever you're filling it in with. What is funny?
Nothing.
So basically I've gone ahead and coined these lemons already, and I'm just gonna start dropping them down. And it suggested to get like a dowel rod or a knife or something like that so that you can manipulate it a little bit.
It doesn't really look like you need it, does it?
I guess it depends on like how big it is and how
Small that like the opening is in between.
Correct.
That would make sense, yeah. I feel like you can get your fingers down in there kind of.
yes. And then you could put water down in this to like it amplifies the look of it. It makes it look larger.
You mean like in the bigger part?
Yes,
Yeah.
down in the like where the lemons are. Put water.
Yeah.
Well, you put water down in both, really, but
Yeah.
now the one vase that I did get was tapered up at the top, so you would maybe have to put a couple more up through there. But look how cute
It came together
and
really
easy.
quick. It was super, yeah.
Super, super, super fast. I found packs of filler. I don't know if Ingles is a universal all over the state grocery store, but they have these packs that's 3 for $10. And so you can get like a grouping of one solid color of flowers and like build your bouquet that way. And so I wanted a bright green, and then I wanted yellow, obviously. So I just got both of those, and I'm just gonna start cutting these. You do cut fresh flowers at an angle. It helps them soak up water a little bit better. I do want mine shorter, I think. And then just start arranging. I am not professed to be a florist by any means. So you do really well with floral arrangement though, Becca.
Oh, no. I just cut the bottom off and shove them in a vase. And if it happens to look good, then that's fantastic.
Becca's husband works for FedEx. And so a lot of times, who is the company that you can get fresh flowers from if it's not delivered in X amount of time?
So what happens is a company will, like somebody will ship flowers and the recipient isn't there or something happens and they're undeliverable. So they'll contact the company that was shipped and they said, destroy the package or something like that. So, they open the package and do all of that. And then if they happen to still be decent flowers, sometimes I get flowers.
Which you do get, that's happened a couple of times.
Yeah.
And basically just keep adding in until it looks full and good to you.
Just keep going. We've got plenty of time.
Okay.
Yeah, so while Anna's doing this, if you all have questions or want to chat about anything, shoot your questions and comments out. I'm going to go to the overhead camera so they can kind of see what you're doing too.
Okay.
And let us know. Let us know what you think. I know Easter's on Sunday. So it's probably not practical for those of you who don't have these things to go out and get them. But you can definitely think about these tips for future things. This would be really cute if you wanted to host like a little tea party for your friends. Even a small baby shower. If you were having like a more intimate setting, then you could do things like this. I love all of these tips and tricks. And honestly, again, this is just... It didn't take a lot to do this. It's not like, I would prefer personally to do things like this than to hang up the streamers and the things from the ceilings and all of that type of thing. This is much quicker. And when your guests are gone, you can still enjoy this for a few days while the flowers are alive. So I don't know. It's just my preference to do this type of thing over
You love fresh flowers at your house
all the
too,
time.
though.
I try to always have flowers in my house.
Mark Lamb has bought me florist flowers one time, and I thought that I was going to have a heart attack because I know how expensive those are. But he will go and get me bouquets from the grocery store all the time and have them like, he will actually get like my J-Dot vase out, or I've got a couple other ones at home, and arrange them and put them in there. And it cost him maybe like $15. And it makes you come home and say, oh, thank you. And so I really do appreciate those more.
How do you change the water in the center without destroying the whole thing? I'm going to be 100% honest. I don't change my water. By the time it needs to be changed, I just let them die. But if you did want to change it, you would just pull it out and
just pull it up a little bit.
And then
the other thing is that I forgot to tell you all, if you will take this extra greenery off, you're going to be able to get stuff down in there better.
Yeah. Anyway, it was so easy to put those lemons in, even if you had to completely deconstruct it. It took no time at all to do that. So.
But if you will put like aspirin or the actual little, if you're doing fresh flowers from your own garden, you can do aspirin. But if you get bundles of these, like these little packs even came with the flower food. And if you will utilize that, then they do last a pretty good long time. The other thing that I'm actually just seeing, this would be super cute with like mint and stuff sprinkled down into the yellow of the lemons.
Oh yeah, yeah. Look how cute this is coming together.
I think I'm gonna be done with
You're
that.
almost
But
finished?
do what?
So you're almost finished?
Because my charger was wooden, I did get some of these like wooden sprigs. And these are just wire wooden sprigs from, once again, the wedding department at Hobby Lobby. And you can use these over and over. I think they add such a cute element, like a fun, quirky element to an arrangement, though. It adds another dimension. Does anyone have questions? You're pretty quiet. So yes, basically.
Sprite or 7-Up is good food for your fresh flowers. They like the sugar.
Okay.
I like that. Miss Shirley just said that their Easter dinner just got canceled because of COVID.
No.
A family member, yeah.
Because I'm going to be 100% honest. At the salon, I was super affected this year more so than any other years with COVID cancellations, and it's been interesting. But in the last month, I would say, like with all the stylists in the salon that I work at, like we really haven't heard of tons of cases around here recently.
That's because in January and February, most of Hamlin County got it.
Yeah. Yes, that is true. We
had so many cases then.
So that is adorable, guys. I'd probably put a little bit more lemons in there if I weren't on a live and had needed to cut more. But you get the general idea with that. And look how cute it is with your setting.
Oh, I love it. Put them all together. I'll have to take your photo after when we go on break.
So cute.
It's so cute on there.
Okay, that's it. That's all I have for you.
So, which is your all's favorite setting? Anna, which is your favorite setting?
Oh, good. So I like different elements. This actual place setting, I think is my favorite because I love the wood. I love it.
Yeah.
But this is my favorite base, and I don't know, because I'm really proud of how this turned out.
Yeah, it's very cute.
But the hydrangea is always going to probably win out, and I didn't do hardly anything to that.
No, you didn't. Which just speaks volumes about like the power of a beautiful plant, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Debbie says jadeite's her favorite. Shirley says she'd have to pick the lemon. Linda says the lemon. Rachel just texted and said Anna is killing it on these place settings.
Thank you, Rachel. Thank you.
Rachel, which is your favorite? Let us know. The earthy one and the lemon one is what Kat said. I love the lemons or purple. Stephanie says, I'm shocked Anna did purple, to be honest. Well, it didn't start out that way. Tell them about it. Tell them about it.
So guys, purple is my 100% least favorite color ever in the history of the world. And so I went to get the hydrangeas, and when I got them, like outside, they're bluer than what, like the sunshine makes things different colors. It just does. And so when I got them home, I was like, and I had this fantastic blue paisley napkin.
Russ's favorite is the natural wood looking.
Whose is?
Russ.
Oh, thank you, Russ.
Yes.
It is very masculine, isn't it?
Yeah.
So when I got them home and put them next to the blue paisley napkins that I had picked out, I was like, oh my God, this is awful. These are purple. And so I texted Becca, and she's like, well, Anna, you know I don't like matchy-matchy, so I just leave it. And I was like, I'm not going to leave it.
Still would have left it. Still would have left it.
I know you would have. It eats at my soul, guys. I can't do it. One day I'm going to do a whole segment of mix match stuff for you all.
And you'll twitch in your sleep.
I will, 100%, but it's going to be okay. I'll do it.
Aaliyah says the woodsy one, I will live vicariously because she's allergic to moss. Yeah. Is it real moss?
It's fake. It's fake.
You did say real.
Oh, this?
Yeah. Aaliyah, I think it's fake. I think you might be okay with it.
I don't know, Aaliyah. Maybe just
look it up.
Do that.
Look it up. Yeah.
I don't know.
I like the wood charger, but love the natural floral. Yes, and you can mix those two. Even Anna was thinking about. We'll go overhead really quick. She was actually thinking about using the wood charger with
the natural one.
Yeah. Hold on.
You're doing overhead.
Yeah, look how cute that looks. It still looks fantastic.
It really is beautiful that way. I just wanted to give you all 4 different options or thoughts on your like charger base plate.
Yeah. So many different options.
That
Honestly,
really is
I'm curious. I
that way.
want to know what the jadeite one. I mean, the cream is definitely the better choice, but I want to know what the jadeite would look like on the wood charger as well. Yeah.
The problem is with the jadeite being so small. Now, once again, Pioneer Woman has some jadeite stuff too. Excuse me.
Oh, I have those. I have those plates.
Yes.
Yeah.
And so this is so large that look how dwarfed.
But what if you put it to the side and then put your napkin like?
Now you could probably.
Yeah.
I mean, I'll just put this one because. But look how good like the mustard looks next to jadeite too. So you really can do so much. I mean, this is absolutely adorable together.
So mix your pieces.
Yeah.
Super fun.
Don't be afraid to do that at all.
Let's see here. Oh my gosh, Lorraine says no Easter celebration for us either. Hubby and son have COVID.
Oh
I thought
my
COVID was like almost
gosh.
gone. Am I that naive? It must just be because Hamlin County is not seeing a surge right now. I'm so sad for everyone.
Is it a new variant or?
There is a new variant. I do know that, yeah.
Guys.
Are all the plates from Walmart? The plates, the cream
These
plates are from Walmart.
And we will link those.
Yeah. The jadeite is actual jadeite. It's vintage. And the chargers are from Pier 1, Pottery Barn, and Amazon. We're going to link all of this for you in the description. It will be available after the live.
We'll also link you the Pioneer woman, the options for her jadeite also.
Yeah.
So that you don't have to, I mean, if you want to start doing vintage jadeite and go on the hunt, it really is fun. It's infuriating, but it's fun.
Yeah, Anna had quite the collection there for a little bit.
No, I still have all my jadeite. I got rid of my milk glass. I didn't get rid of any jadeite.
Yeah, I didn't think so because I didn't end up with any.
No, I will never get rid of my jadeite. My milk glass though, it was extensive. But I had a old school, what is it called, Becca? The nesting box, one of those galvanized metal nesting boxes. And I had it hung on the wall over my dining room table. And so in all of the square boxes, it was a 2-tiered, I think it was 8 total. I had the jadeite displayed, or not jadeite, the milk glass displayed in it. And then I decided that I really wasn't as farmhouse as I thought that I was. So I took that down. And Becca acquired some of my milk glass though. And I still have some pieces. I should have incorporated some of that, Becca. Next time.
Yeah, we'll do another one.
Do seasonal.
Seasonal, yeah. So after this, we're going to take a quick break again, reset the table again, and then we're going to do our fun Easter decor piece. So that will be nice. I am going to cut it out on the Glowforge. We're going to talk about pattern fill, printable vinyl, regular vinyl, so lots of different elements. And I'm going to pull in the pattern, the repeating pattern, talk about it in Illustrator a little bit. So we'll talk a little bit about that. And I also want to show you all one other thing because we had a question about text in Illustrator and getting it ready to use with your laser cutter. So get your questions ready for that. If you have any specific Illustrator questions, maybe I can answer those while we're live too. Get those ready. Anna, do you have anything else before we go to break that you'd like to share?
No, thank you all for, this is 100% my love language is decor. It is what I feel most passionate about and comes easiest for me. So I love sharing this stuff with you all. And thank you for sitting here and listening to it all.
Yes. All right. We will be back in about 5 to 10 minutes. Hello, everyone. Welcome back. I hope you enjoyed that segment with Anna. It seems like you did. Got lots of great ideas. I can't wait to see what you all come up with for table settings now. If you guys want to see more things like this in the future, let us know. Anna loves, and I mean, I do too. Anna happens to be a little bit better at it than me. But
I wouldn't say better. You're just a different style.
Anna's very passionate about home decor, and so when we created Oak and Lamb, we knew that we didn't want to just do Cricut crafting. We didn't just want to do sublimation or glow forge or woodworking or sewing, but we also wanted to include home decor because I feel like if you are crafty and like to create your own things, that generally, not always, but generally you're also interested in home interior design type things. And so we like doing it. Why not share that knowledge? So if it's something that you enjoy, let us know. We would like to do some other segments like this too. Shirley says she loves home decor. I love to hear that. Yes, I'd love some decorating ideas. Okay, Stacy, I love that. So let me know what kinds of ideas you like. I'm going to throw Anna under the bus.
Oh Lord, let's wait for it.
Here's why. I'm not throwing her under the bus. I'm volunteering her for something she's not going to want to do.
Oh, God.
I think most people struggle when they have bookshelves on either side of their mantles or bookshelves. Like Anna has this massive entertainment system that has her TV and then bookshelves. And I feel like most people struggle when it comes to that sort of thing. So I would love to do a segment kind of talking about how you go through evening things out without making them matchy-matchy, what types of height differences and things like that you look for to fill the shelves, how you put things like that type of thing. I feel like that would be very beneficial for people because I've seen, not your alls, but just in general.
I'm going to take pictures of what it looks like before I move anything because it's exactly how
Yeah.
it is right now and I'll never get it back that way.
Yes.
I struggle going from like Christmas back and forth because I will change everything for Christmas and it's a nightmare. It's a nightmare.
Home decor is my kryptonite, Romo. That's so funny. So funny. Wall decor, yes. I like seasonal decors changing all the time. Linda, yeah, absolutely. Jennifer also loves home decor. I said, send you pictures of my new house and ask Anna for ideas. Ooh, Anna would love that.
I actually have some hair clients that I've started doing some home decor. I actually agreed to do that before we stepped out on this venture, and so it's like I have 3 jobs, and it's fantastic. But I do love it. I really do love it.
Anyway, we are in this segment going to be making this piece that's really cute. It is an Oak and Lamb cut file. And I, like I said earlier, did cut it out on my Glowforge, but you can cut it out with chipboard or basswood on your Cricut Maker 3. If you have the Explore series, then maybe make it out of craft board. So we're going to cut that out on the Glowforge. It takes less than 2 minutes. I'll show you in just a second. But before I do that, I'm trying to think of what order I want to do things in. This is a repeating pattern, and if you don't know what a repeating pattern is, I'm going to show you in just a second. And then this is just vinyl that we've cut out. So you could make this sign. I'm trying to think. I did this one out of vinyl. Maybe I'll make this one that I'm making with wood right here so that I can show you when I want to show you in Illustrator about creating a text. So let's do that. You know what, Anna? I did not. Can you pull that tower over here for me, please? I did not do that. So this repeating pattern that I'm using today is not an Oak and Lamb file. I only have one repeating pattern and it wouldn't necessarily look very cute on this. So I got this one from Etsy. If you're interested in it, I can share the lister for you or with you. It's very, very cute.
Someone asked about tiered tray decorating. That is also a fantastic one. And I feel like everyone kind of struggles with the same thing. So yeah, we can definitely look into that as well.
Absolutely. And are you seeing my computer up on the 3rd input?
Yes.
Yes. Okay, perfect. That's amazing.
You want to go over to that?
Yeah, let's go ahead and go over there. So I'm going to go into Illustrator. I'm going to pull up Illustrator here. hold on. Goodness gracious, I've got so much going on. This is a repeating pattern that I created that is coming out next week. So all Oak and Lamb flock members will have access to this and tons of other. Let's look at actually the new files that are coming up really quickly.
You're going to give them a sneak peek?
No, I'm not a sneak. I'm just giving them all of them. All of these files are dropping next week. So we have this one, the Be the Light, and it's going to come up with a gray background because it's actually see-through. So that one's really cute. And then I made these cute Beach Life and Beach Mama ones. Fun. By Grace Through Faith. And guys, do you want to know what's different about this particular file? I actually hand drew these flowers.
I was blown away because Becca is a terrible artist.
It's true.
Like when it comes to hand drawing things.
I drew these in Procreate and then converted them to SVGs.
She, honest to God, had to swear on her children's lives that she wasn't lying to me because I did not believe her.
Yes. Camp More, Worry Less. That one is super fun. And then we have this fishing bobber, but I also did this one with Gone Fishing. I'm trying to get some in here that you might like for your husbands, grandfathers, uncles, significant others, whatever. And then we have Honeycomb here. And the cool thing about this one is that with the SVG, if you just wanted the ones that don't have any feeling, you can pull those out and kind of position them where you want. Or you could use just these. However you want to do that. This one, I'm So Crafty, I Sweat Glitter, is so cute. I love it. And then I have a fun kayak.
I love it.
Yes. Then we have Lake Life. I liked these colors. Mm-hmm. Yes.
It kind of looks, wow.
But if you wanted to do this, I just pulled it up. This is the SVG. If you wanted to do this, but do it for a guy, and maybe you didn't want the coral or something like that, you could just change the colors and make it more masculine if you wanted to. So that's really neat. And then I'm not looking at comments, Anna. If there's anything I need to address, let me know.
Well, Beth said, oh, tiered trays. And I was like, oh, yes, we totally volunteer you to come and do tiered treats. And then I corrected myself to tiered trays, and she's like, I like tiered treats too. And I'm like, yeah, I almost didn't correct myself because it was pretty good.
And then we have this cute lantern that goes with the whole camping theme. Life is more fun with you. And then this one is neat. You can use it for Mother's Day coming up. So you would just fill in what year the person became a mom that you're gifting this to. So I became a mom in 2013. I would put mom established 2013. So sort of like a little template for you. Mountain Life and Mountain Mama. And this was sort of requested on the live because Anne and I are apparently mountain women. Then we have this Queen Bee and also this Queen Bee because I couldn't decide which one I actually liked better. So you get them both. And then this one, Sawdust, is Man Glitter. We have that one. Sip, Sip, Sip Away. Stop, Payment Time. Fun. And then this one is a card. It's a strawberry carton. And so it's a print and cut. You print it out and then just fold right there and it's a cute little card. Think outside the box. Then we have Yak Life in 2 different versions. So kayak, yak, haha, just add water. Adventure with our mountains. And so all of these are sort of outdoorsy. Then we have this cool Chill Out, which is the vintage cooler. Our repeating pattern. And then this one that is the Starry Skies and Fireflies. Super fun. Anyway, all of these are coming out on Monday. Be looking forward to them. If you are not a member and want these files, click the link that has been pinned and is in the description below to purchase the membership. Use the code HOP30 for $30 off so that you can get our annual membership for $169, which is 12 months of crafting for $169. When you break it down, super great price. Okay, so a repeating pattern, if you did not know, you can do this in Design Space. You can also do it here. Why does this look? Looks a little pixelated.
Yeah.
I think it's because of the unit.
The tower.
Yeah. We'll just go down a little bit. A repeating pattern is designed so that when I copy and paste and pull it over, I can line it up and it will create a perfect repeating pattern. So you won't be able, it'll be seamless. You won't be able to see where one starts and one stops. Let me pull this over right here. So it's on each side. Why is it doing that? Of course it's going to do this. It really does work. I promise. I'll show you in just a second. I'm not sure. Let me, hold on just a second.
Oh, Beth says, oh, I want that pattern on pajamas. It would be adorable for camping
Right?
pajamas.
I'm going to click out and then open this back up.
Okay.
Let's see here. I don't know. Maybe I should just restart my Illustrator altogether. Let's see here. My computer does not like me. I really need a new one. Okay, so you can see here I've also put it together just like this. And the idea is that if you have something that you want to have more of your image on, then you just keep repeating and make it as big or as busy or as simple as you want. So that's a repeating pattern. The one that I'm using, like I said, is from Etsy, and it does the same way. Hold on just a second. Let me pull it up. I had it pulled up and then I had to restart. It is right here. And it does the same thing. So if I copy it, paste it, put it right here, do the same thing, select them both, copy and paste, pull it up here, then it works in the same way. Now, if you wanted to, you could make these 8.5 by 11 inches and print out your own printable vinyl. So you could kind of create your own pattern vinyl. Now, the advantage of doing that is that you get to use the full 8.5 by 11 inch piece of printable vinyl. If you're doing this in Design Space, then you're going to only be able to get 6.75 by 9.25 inches. So you're wasting some of that printable vinyl. So it just depends on what you want to do. You could print this straight from Illustrator here and print it out. So that's just kind of one way that you can use a repeating pattern. And then I'm going to show you in Design Space how easy it is to use a repeating pattern in just a moment. First, let's get rid of this. And then we are going to open up our files. You guys can see my ridiculous filing system here. Got this one in here. This is what we're using today. So
Susan wants to know, will the rose pattern be available on the website for us?
no, the rose, like I mentioned earlier, is not my design. It is an Etsy design, and I will share that seller with you if you would like to purchase that separately. I do intend to do some floral repeating patterns in the future. However, I cannot share that one because it is not mine to share. I know what size I want this, so I'm going to go ahead and size this. Actually, it doesn't matter here. Why I pulled this in is because I want to show you how to create a text here that I'm going to save for use with my Glowforge. So I'm just going to type in welcome, grab a font that I want, and this is where the issue occurs for a lot of you all. You think that this is here, I can just save this as is, but the problem is that Design Space and Glowforge are not going to recognize this as an SVG because it's not I wish I could explain this really, really well. What Design Space sort of sees and the Glowforge is one line that goes right here, right in the center. It doesn't see these outside lines. So if you've added your text box, with the text box still selected, you can see down here under quick actions, create outlines is right there. I have to push that. And when I push that, my text box goes away. And now all of these lines are right here. Now the other thing, this is very similar to attach versus weld in Design Space. If I left this like this and saved it as an SVG, I could absolutely do that. Design Space and Glowforge would understand it, would cut it. But what would happen is it would cut out all of this as well. Because I'm so sorry. I'm stumbling over my words. Words are hard. The reason that it would do it is because this is sort of like attach. So what I want to do is weld it together, which is actually over here in the Pathfinder tool, and it's called Unite in Illustrator. So watch the lines when I press Unite. All of the lines right there are now merged together. They're welded together, and it will cut out like it's supposed to. So that's all I have to do. I'm going to delete this. I can size it too. Let's go ahead and size it. Just like this. And then I know that I want this whole thing to be 10.07, 6 inches in width. Because I've already pulled it in Design Space. This right here is what I'm going to do my fill pattern in. And that's the biggest that I can make the whole design so that this can be used for print and cut. It'll make sense in just a second. Now, I'm going to kind of pull this down to the side. Now I can save this. I'm going to export as. Bunny sign, we'll do number 2. And I'm going to put responsive. And then I'll pull up like this. New design. And then I can go ahead and pull in all of that I've just done. Let's see here. My desktop. Anna, am I missing anything?
No.
Okay.
No, they're just. Someone did ask if the bunny file was going to be available for them.
It is available. It's already available on the website. If you go to our website under Cut Files and type in Bunny, then all of our files that are tagged with Bunny will come up. And it is right here under Bunny sign. So it is available for download right now. Great question. Okay, so I have to size this again because I unclicked responsive and I shouldn't have. Okay, so now it's sized up, and I don't want to use this layer right here, this inset of the bunny, so I'm going to ignore it. But I do want to use this. I think I can fit it in right here and get the most out of this piece. Yeah, I can. Fantastic. And then I think I can fit this up here in just a second. But what I want to do is change this. Right now it wants to engrave it and I want to cut it. So I'm just going to come up and press cut. Because it's a proof grade material, it automatically knows what setting. It read this little QR code and it automatically knows what setting to put it on. So I don't have to do anything. And then I'll bring this right here. I'm going to change it to cut as well. Everything looks good. And now I can go ahead and press ready. Now, like I said, you don't have to have a Glowforge to do this. You can cut it out of chipboard or basswood with your maker. If you have another laser printer, use your other laser printer. There are other options that are way more affordable than Glowforge if it's something that you're interested in. So right now it's scanning. Are there any questions about any of this? And if you want to go to me for right now, you can do that. I'm going to go back over to YouTube and see what's going on. Are you answering these questions?
The ones about the Illustrator and all that?
I don't know. I'm looking.
Some of them are talking about making stuff with Illustrator, and some of them are saying that it's easier with like Silhouette to go in and make.
Yeah, some people prefer
I don't know anything
Silhouette.
about that.
Yeah.
So they're kind of answering it amongst themselves.
Amazing. Let me know if there's anything I need to chime in on. So this will take 3 minutes and 36 seconds. I just pushed my button there, and I'm going to talk loudly. Hopefully it's not too loud for you. Yeah, Beth swears by Silhouette for SVGs right now. It's so funny. I need to look at Silhouette again because I feel like it's very, very similar. It's just the layout is different. Like all the actions and things like that are pretty much the same. I need to go look at it some more. Glowforge is so much easier to understand now that I have one, right? Illustrator is my nemesis. Christy, that's very surprising because you are very tech savvy. That's surprising to me. Anna, I'm trying to think. I should have cut that welcome out in a different wood so that I don't have to paint it. I might cut it out.
Do you want me to paint it?
No, this doesn't paint. That's the crappy thing about this. So this right here is proof grade, and it has like a
gloss
finish on it. And if you paint it, it will chip right off. It's terrible. So I really like vinyl on it. To me, silhouette business is a bus stop on the way to Illustrator Town. I like that analogy. Are Illustrator and Silhouette the only programs you can use? No, you can use Inkscape, which is a free design software. It's a little bit slower, but if you're just starting out and aren't sure if you would really like to design, then maybe check it out and look at it first. Affinity Design is also a software that you can use. I think it's a one-time fee, if I'm not mistaken. I need an Illustrator cheat sheet with things like how to, yeah, that would be good. I'm so Illustrator challenged. This is so interesting. It makes me sad because I understand. I've been there. I absolutely was you 3 years ago even, very frustrated with Illustrator, but knew that I needed to learn it to do what I was wanting to do. So I just watched lots of videos and lots of trial and error. And it's so funny because one of the first ones that I ever made, I don't think I have it over here, was a exact replica of my camper, and it took me probably 4 or 5 hours to make it. And if I made it right now, it would take me probably 30 minutes. So it's very interesting to see the progress and how quick it is once you learn it. Let's see how much time is left on this Glowforge. 56 seconds. How much is Illustrator and how much is Silhouette? So I have a student version of Illustrator. And so I get Illustrator, Lightroom, Photoshop, and some other ones. I want to pay, I think I pay like $20 a month or something for all of it. It's a business write-off too. So if you are using it and you have a business, then definitely keep your receipts and all that stuff and write it off as a business expense. But Silhouette, I think, correct me if I'm wrong, because I haven't purchased it in a long, long time. I think it's like $100 for a one-time fee, if I'm not mistaken.
Beth just said that Illustrator subscription was $20 a month. And do you remember when I downloaded Illustrator when we were camping? Totally forgot about it. And I've not done anything with it since then. And I got a notification the other day that Illustrator had taken something out of my account. I was like, oh, I'm still paying for that I'm not using. So I really need to get in there and get to working.
I'm going to go ahead and throw this other piece of wood in here and cut the welcome out of it.
Sure, that's strong today.
It is strong. Woo. Yeah. Yeah. The wood is definitely stronger. So we'll have to use this welcome for something else. Let me pull these off really quickly. It won't take very long. Oh, wow. Okay.
How do you pay $14.99 for Illustrator, Teresa? Are there different versions of it?
Well, you can get like a student version of it. I think I pay. It's $14.99.
I definitely feel like I'm a student.
It's $14.99 or $19.99 a month that I pay, and I get the bundle. I can't remember. I cannot remember. Let me reconnect here.
Let me go back to your computer.
No, I'm just gonna throw this on here really quick. Cut it out. I'm gonna use walnut. I think the contrast will look pretty cool. So we'll go ahead and cut that. And then we'll jump over into Design Space and I'll show you the repeating pattern in just a second.
Becca, I'm dying over here. Aaliyah said this has nothing to do with anything. She's asking for recommendations for her brother's 30th birthday.
Okay.
And she said that he has all things beer related, that at his wedding that he and his wife didn't have a unity candle. They mixed beers.
Oh, that is classy.
I feel like
love
Mark
that.
Lamb would totally have done that.
I love that.
I'm not a beer drinker at all, though.
No. That's so funny.
God.
1999 student is for all Adobe products. Okay, yeah. You switched from PDF from Photoshop to Illustrator and they kept you at $14.99. That's awesome, Teresa. I need to become a student to get a discount. Just borrow a student.
I mean, you're learning Illustrator, so you're a student.
You're a student of Illustrator, yeah.
I don't need to try to justify anything.
It was nasty too. Did they drink it? Did they mix the drink? Or did they mix the beer and drink it?
It's kind of like a blood pact or something.
Might be cool to do a comparison of all the various SVG compatible softwares like price, etc. Yeah, that's a great idea, Beth.
That's cool email.
She said borrow a student. I did, Teresa. So my kids didn't have a school email.
No, we never had one. I never thought about using my grandson for a student discount.
You could. You could. Okay, so this is cut. And let's go. We'll do all this weeding and stuff in just a second because I want to get the printer off the table before I do it. But over back in design, or back onto my computer, let's go over to Design Space. To import a pattern fill, if you've never done it before, it is very easy. We just we're going to go to New Project, and we're going to upload like we're uploading a file. But instead of images right here, we're going to press Pattern Fill. We'll press Pattern Fill, and now we're going to press Upload Pattern. So we would just drag and drop our pattern on here. Just like this. And you can choose colors that are in it so that once you get a ton of patterns, you can filter your patterns by color, or you can leave it whatever you want to do. You don't have to choose. So maybe just pink and white and green. There's some yellow. We'll throw that in there. We'll press upload. And depending on how big the image is, this one I think was right at 12 by 12. And then the camping one that I did was probably 15-ish. You don't want to get too much bigger than that because it bogs Design Space down. But now what I'm going to do is go and find the bunny file that we're using, which is right here. Add it to my canvas. And then I'm going to go ahead and size it up to this size. So if I size the entire thing to 10.076, then when I click on this individually, you can see it's 6.7 by 6.894. So it's in that print and cut size restriction. Now what I want to do is fill this. Now, it is currently a basic cut, so I have to change it. If I click this right now, then all it's going to let me do is change the color or add a specific hex code for color. So I have to change this to a print and cut. And when I change it to print and cut, I now get this option up here. It says print type. So I can choose pattern, and then I select the pattern that I'm using. So we'll go ahead and select this floral pattern, and it fills it. It should fill it. Hold on, Design Space is taking a while. There we go. So it fills it like that. Now, if I'm like, I really love this pattern and it makes me sad that I don't see more of it, you can edit this very nicely. So I'm just going to click this, come back up here where this fill is, and I'm going to press Edit Pattern. And when I do, this comes up and I can make my pattern smaller. You can see the preview right here so that I can see more of the floral. And because it's repeating, it automatically basically pieces that image together over and over again so that I can make it itty bitty, big, whatever I want to do. So that's the importance of creating a really nice, seamless, repeating pattern. It makes this very easy. The other thing that I can do, if I decided that I wanted maybe this flower more over here, I can select horizontally or vertically. I can move the pattern. Let's see. And decide where the pattern is placed here in the bunny. You can also flip the pattern. You can rotate the pattern. However you want to do it. Let me go back. No! Did the GPU just unplug?
I've not moved. Hold on.
No. Look at the screen.
It's off.
Okay, hold on. If you want to go to me while I fix it, yeah.
While you're doing that, if you design an Illustrator course, I wonder if, hold on, where did they go? If they can offer the student discount if you design a course.
That's a good question. Super good question. Y'all, I need a new computer so bad. The good part is that all of that was finished. So all I have to do at this point is just click make it. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm so sorry. I wanted to be able to show you this. Let me play with it for just a second and see if by some miracle I can get it to work again. No. Okay. Anyway, you would just click make it because it's already a print and cut. And then we're going to print this out. Is my printer on?
I want to know if they can get a member only on this whole process.
Which part?
Which part?
The pattern fill or what?
Okay.
Yeah, let us know. If so, I'm really excited about the pattern fill. Last time I used it, I don't feel like it was that easy to edit it and do things like that. And because I do have that fun new camper pattern coming out, I'm going to try to figure out what I can do with it. So I might do a member only project with that.
Do you see this comment? Becca, talk to me before you buy a new Mac. That's my real job.
Chrissy, can you get me a discount? The one that I need is like $5,000. Let me know. I'll talk to you either way. I understand you cannot give out discounts. But yes, I will definitely talk to you. You can't see it, but I'm pressing continue and I am sending this to my printer. I'm leaving the add bleed dialog box on, and then I am using the system dialog box so that I can increase the print quality. This is routine things that we do every single time that we do print and cut projects. And I'm also letting it feed from the rear tray. We'll go ahead and print this out.
Do you want me to see if I can wiggle some wires?
It doesn't matter. I'm done with it now.
Okay.
It's fine. Thank you. It's fine.
How is this not a size restricted print then cut? I thought I saw the exclamation.
It's not, the reason the exclamation was there was because it was grouped. There was a print grouped with a cut line and it didn't like that. So as soon as I ungrouped it, the exclamation went away. It's smaller. It's 6.71 inches by 7 something. So it's below the 6.75 by 9.25 restriction. Great question.
Miss Linda says, I am now totally confused on expanding.
The pattern? Is that what you're talking about?
Elaborate a little on that, Miss Linda.
Let us know.
She says we can talk. I know about business discounts.
Oh,
That's fantastic.
yeah, I didn't know that was a thing. Okay. I will definitely chat with you.
Let's see. Someone wants to know why Mac is more expensive than Windows PC. Well,
Because it's better.
oh, Becca.
I said it. I opened up a whole can of worms. Chrissy, can you close my worms?
Can you tell her why it's more? Why it's better?
For me, It just works so well with everything that I use because everything that I use is Apple, Apple. I don't know. I've used both. I would not go back to PC.
What was that first laptop we ever had? An Inspiron?
It was a Dell.
Yes, something.
It was a Dell.
And I used it
Back
when
in
the buttons fell off.
2005. Yeah.
That was my college computer.
Okay, so did Miss Linda elaborate on the expand thing?
The repeated pattern.
Okay, let me see if I can get this back on here. I don't think I can. If I can't, then just rewatch.
Oh, Beth, of course, we can like still be best friends. She said, I'm a Windows person. Can we still be friends?
Yeah, we can. We can. Oh. My goodness. I hate this. I literally didn't even move the cords or anything. So I'm not going to be able to show you. Miss Linda, go back and rewatch that and then be looking for some member-only content on repeating patterns. I will gladly teach some more on it and elaborate a little bit more. Okay, so I have placed my printable vinyl on this. Now, this right here that I'm using is the Oracal 1917 inkjet printable, and I normally put a sheet on top of it that helps make it waterproof and all those things, but I didn't want it to be glossy. I wanted it to be matte, so I chose not to do that. My computer apparently hates me.
Yeah,
Just
it's still black over here.
It's also not wanting to connect. Oh, because it's not turned on.
That's
I'm
an
sorry, computer. I'm sorry.
That's an Anna mistake
It's a
right
user.
there.
It's a user error. Yes. I'm sorry, computer. Okay. Come on. Come on, buddy. I wish I could show you my computer. Not that it's doing anything. It's just circling.
Oh, Kat just gave $19 or $20 and said, well, here's a tiny bit towards your new computer.
Thank you, Kat.
Kat, you're the sweetest.
That is so sweet.
Let's see, point loaded, but I have gone Mac Pro, Mac, but I haven't ordered a project.
Okay, I'm using the printable vinyl setting. I don't care if it's kiss cut versus all the way through because I'm not giving this to anyone. If I wanted to cut this out and sell it to someone or put it in a merch bundle or something like that, I would want to do a cut that goes all the way through. So I would use a craft board setting, but a kiss cut will be perfect for this. So we'll use printable vinyl. Go ahead.
She said, I'll fix it, Becca, in exchange for you to download your Illustrator skills into my brain.
Done. Done. Okay, go to the overhead camera. While that is cutting, we're just going to remove this masking stuff really quickly. And the reason that these proof grade materials come with this is so that you can avoid scorch marks. This is a laser. It is a flame. And sometimes, especially when you're engraving and things like that, you can get scorch marks. So you can see on the sides, it's completely black. You wouldn't want your cute little sign to have all of that. There's probably a better way to get this off. However, when I'm live, I don't really have much finesse. Actually, I don't have much finesse when I'm not live.
I was fixing to say.
If I'm being 100% honest here.
Oh,
What?
Emma says, I'm so sad because I haven't been able to watch today. I've been at the dentist and the oral surgeon.
Yikes.
Ugh.
Well, you can watch the replay for sure. How many do we have with us today?
Usually around 90 to 100. Beth just said, has anyone seen the new print and cut features in Cricut Design Space? I saw a Facebook post. Have you seen those, Becca?
I didn't pay attention. I have the new software, but I didn't pay attention to anything that was new. I'll have to look.
Beth says, for painting, I highly recommend the Glowforge draft board. It's also cheaper than the plywood.
Oh, it's so much. Yeah, it is. I normally use the draft board for everything. This is actually the wood that came with our Glowforge, and we've had it since October. So that's how little wood I use. But I did want a nice stained look for this because the sticker is a little bit more muted. It's really cute. And
oh my gosh, look at that.
really cute, right? Okay, so now we're going to do this one. Oh no, come up. There we go. And this contrast will look really good. I kind of wish this were, well, it might not be bad. This is supposed to be cherry. I thought it would be more red.
That's a decent contrast.
Yeah, well, I thought this was going to be more red, so I was kind of hoping for more pine, but it doesn't really look that red.
I really like that color.
Yeah, I do too.
I don't like red woods though.
No, I wanted it to be more of this
Okay.
color. Yeah. Okay. So if you wanted to do vinyl, you can see here I did vinyl, which looked really good. Like I said, if you were using MDF, you could paint this. You could create a stencil and paint it. Oh, I just broke it.
Oh my God.
It's okay. I'm going to glue it together. This is wood. It can be glued back together. Right?
Oh my gosh. Well, you have to attach it to that thing anyway, so.
It's fine. Maybe be a little more gentle than I was being. I don't feel like it was that small.
I
Wow.
don't know where that connector was.
What connector?
Like how narrow it was where it connected the end.
Not super. Oh, well.
Cause I'm hungry. I'm not gonna lie. Had some almonds today.
You did not just call them almonds.
I know, cause I know you hate it.
Dear Lord, Anna.
Oh, Granny Five just gave us $10.
Thank
you so much.
Thank you so much.
Aaliyah said at least it wasn't the bunny's head.
That's true, Aaliyah. There is a silver lining here. Ugh, sorry. Anna,
What?
tell us a joke.
I'm terrible. Do you want me to find one on the internet or something? I'm terrible at this.
Anna's problem with jokes is that when
I
she's
laugh
delivering them,
too
she
much.
laughs way too much and you can't even tell what she's saying.
If I think something's funny, I'm like all in though. Let's see here.
Yeah, our husbands normally just stare at us and we're like, what is wrong? We are funny. What is wrong with you?
Most of the time I wheeze though.
Yeah.
Let's see here. I don't understand that.
Oh. Okay, that one's finished. Let me get the back of this one. Then we'll glue this together. I'm going to use the Gorilla Wood glue that we love. I'll have to find it because I wasn't planning to actually do this. I was going to do vinyl. Isn't it interesting? I like plan these things out, have all of the supplies, and then I'm like, no, maybe not.
What's the best thing about Switzerland?
I don't know, Anna.
I don't either, but the flag is a big plus.
That's terrible.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's glue this guy. Actually, let's put this on first, and then we'll glue it down so that I'm not having to move it around. What?
Why do we tell actors to break a leg?
I don't know, Anna.
Because every play has a cast.
Oh my gosh. That's terrible.
That's a good one.
Stop telling jokes.
Well, you told me.
I know. I'm lowering the table so that I can get over. Oh, I'm charging. Of course I'm charging. It decided it wanted to work.
Shirley says, are you going to get the X-Tool laser and test it out and let us know if it's good?
We are. They're supposed to be sending us one.
We'll let you know.
Yes.
What has 4 wheels and flies?
What?
A garbage truck. I didn't do that one.
Flies.
Flies.
Oh, F-L-I-E-S.
Yes.
Yeah. Well, that's how you spell all the flies. Wow. Wow. Okay. I'm just putting this down. This is supposed to be inset. So when you lay it down, make sure that it has even, like all the way around here.
Becca,
What?
do trees poop?
Do they?
Of course. How else will we get number 2 pencils? Oh, so good.
It is. Look at that. Look how quick and easy that was. Okay, now we're going to glue this on. Let me roll this back up here. Oh, it's like a chore. Okay, now we're going to glue this on. Hopefully I'll glue it on. Look how cute that's going to look, though. You won't even see. It broke right where the... Oh, my gosh, I love this.
That's so cute.
This
Where are
is
you going to
adorable.
put that?
Probably nowhere because I don't decorate for spring, but...
Becky, it totally matches my station at work. I need it.
Okay.
Thanks.
Okay.
I've got all those dusty rose colors on my station and flowers.
Well, then you should put something else besides welcome on it. Like,
Welcome, get your herded.
give me a
Same
tip.
thing.
Give me your tip. I always love going to tattoo shops, and it's like every time you don't tip, a child gets a mullet or something like that.
But they're super popular right now. I
gosh.
still have, in 13 years, never given one though.
You refuse. A couple people have asked for them, and you're like, get out of my chair.
Go somewhere else.
I don't do trash. No offense if you have a mullet.
A fancy mullet.
Russ, do you have a mullet?
I kinda
Let us
hope.
know. Morgan Wallen's rocking a mullet, apparently. He's brought the mullet back, the curly mullet. And did you know that Morgan Wallen is, I'm not a fan of Morgan Wallen, by the way, but he is from a town that is about 20 minutes from Morristown.
I actually saw him in concert. He opened for Josh Turner the year that I got married, and it was before he ever got big.
Yeah, you didn't even know who he was
Had
back
no
then.
clue, but all of his entire family from Sneedville was over there, hooping and hollering.
Hoopman and
Hooping
hollering.
and hollering. And it's actually called Sneedville,
Sneedville.
but it's Sneedville.
Yeah. Oh, and
The
I know.
mountain woman. The mountain woman strikes again.
Yep. Anna, no one is going to know that this is broken.
I'm so happy.
It'll be stronger than ever.
Mom says I love it. Are you talking about mullets, Mom?
No, she's not talking about mullets. She better not be. And I have some extra paint right there. Let me grab a paintbrush. Not paint, glue. And get that off. This dries clear, but I don't like to see buildup, even if it's clear. This is adorable. I do like it better with the 3D wood.
Mm-hmm.
Look.
Oh, yeah. It makes a huge difference.
Look how cute. But see, this is the difference. I made this pattern smaller, which I actually like better, but I wanted you to be able to see the difference with a little bit bigger versus smaller. So that's just the freedom that you get for having those repeating patterns. Oh my gosh.
Beth wants to know what the darker wood is.
Walnut. It's the medium walnut hardwood. Great question. All right, friends. What do we think? Are you on me or overhead or what?
I am overhead. I will go to you.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Hi, everyone. Let us know. Let's talk for a little bit. If you all want to go, we're finished with all our crafting and all of our announcements and all of those things. Again, if you are watching and you have found us for the first time, thank you. You're a trooper for sticking with us. I hope you have enjoyed this and that you have found a little bit of inspiration. That's what we're here for. We're here to inspire you, give you some different ideas, teach you some new techniques and tricks along the way. And then we also learn from you all the time as well. So we love our community here of crafters and would love for you to join if you haven't already. Again, if you are a Founding Flock member and you have not extended your membership, you have until tomorrow to do that at the discounted rate using the special discount link. No code, but there's a special link. So definitely ask for that. And let's see here. I want to know, what is your favorite Easter food? Anna, what is your favorite Easter food?
I really, really, really love carrot cake.
Oh, I feel like that's not an Easter food. I feel like it's an
is.
all the time food.
And I really love pineapple casserole for any and all occasions.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna eat the crud out of some deviled eggs tomorrow.
Okay. I'm making a ton of deviled eggs. We actually have a group, our family, that all started out from 3 couples, and now we have like 16 children. Like there's 16 grandchildren. Hold on,
I'll do the math. You keep talking.
there's 4, 8, 10 kids, plus their spouses, so
But then
20.
but some of us married each other though,
Oh,
so you can't do that.
True. Not sisters married. That's true.
No, that's
true.
weird.
Like my brother.
I mean, this is the South, but no.
That's true. My brother married one of the family's daughters. Her sister married one of the other family's sons. That's true. That's true, Anna.
So then
Anyway,
we have Leslie,
and then there's like
Lisa,
16 kids.
Julie,
Anyway, we're getting
Mark,
together. It's the first time we've gotten together
Michelle.
in.
There's 22 of just our parents and us,
Okay.
the spouses, and then
16 kids, I think. Because Ben has 5.
he sure does.
Yeah.
So 38 is like our.
Anyway, we used to do stuff all together. Like anytime we would do any like birthday or anything like that, we were called the Prossers. And
Because it was a mix
Price,
of all
Mice-
3 of our names
yeah,
together.
Moss Myers. But it's been, since the last time that we were all together, I would say 10 years almost. So we're really excited. We're all going to be together for Easter. It's going to be fantastic. And my mom said, we were talking about the list of food, and somebody said something about deviled eggs. And my mom was like, look, we eat like 18 deviled eggs by ourselves. More than one person's going to have to bring deviled eggs. So I think 2 of us, which incidentally, Aunt Polly calls them stuffed eggs.
Because she doesn't like the devil in them, so some people call them angel eggs too.
I think it's hysterical. My kids call them deviled eggs because...
Oh, deviled eggs.
We had a salad the other night with a hard-boiled egg, and Becca was like, is this a deviled egg? I was like,
Shirley says, oh, so it's going to be like a family reunion. You'd think that, Shirley, but we all like live in the same area and go to the same church, so it's pretty much like an everyday occurrence for us.
I honestly don't know why it has taken so long. I mean, I get it. Like, everybody has a life and all of that fun stuff. It's taken quite a while. But anyway, deviled eggs, I would say, are probably my favorite. I don't know why. I also really like ham. My brother is smoking a butt, and so is Casey. So there's going to be some pulled pork, all kinds of good food. Anyway, have they answered what their favorites?
A lot of people have said, someone said pineapple chutney, and someone said scalloped potatoes, I think, was on there. And
I used Gorilla wood glue. Great crafting question. Thank you. You know, we did go to food there. Deviled eggs are the best. Is it a Southern thing? I don't know. Because I use mine I make like dill out of them. And if you want to go to the overhead really quick, I'll show them up close of this. So this is the Gorilla Glue. This is the clear one. This is the clear Gorilla Glue. It dries in 15 minutes. And I got this one from Home Depot. I use this one all the time. It's absolutely, it works really well. We use it for the MDF board. And it says that it's waterproof and that it takes about 15 minutes for it to create a bond. So if you have any little clamps, we have these little clamps that are DeWalt clamps. And I love them because they're not super heavy. They easily clamp these little pieces right here. And then, Anna, do we have bigger clamps, or do we just have these pretty much, don't we?
I have some larger ones that I have brought for like woodworking projects, but we do need to get some bigger ones. Those
Anyway,
are pretty good for like crafting.
Clamp these, and then within 24 hours, they are ready. It's ready to go. So, Rachel, what is your favorite Easter food? Look at him, guys. Is my mic on now?
Yes, it is.
Hi, everybody. Look at him. He has his Oaken Lamb shirt on. Oaken Lamb. Hang on, it's crooked. Let's look at these comments. I know They're freaking out. That's why I was blubbering on like an idiot about what
Oh my
glue.
God. Guys, I was so late. I'm like, I forget how long things take sometimes. I'm like, oh, I've got plenty of time to leave. No.
Well, and then I'm like, I was like, I don't want people to leave. Look
I
at
know.
his Oaken Lamb shirt.
Oh my God.
Oh my God.
Hi, little man.
It's
We're gonna have to do a
big.
picture in that. It's
It's
okay.
big.
Oh my
He'll grow into it.
How are you, Rachel?
I'm good. How are you ladies? I've been watching, looking at the comments. You guys have done fantastic. How cute are these
They
crafts?
are going nuts.
Oh my
right
goodness.
I'm sure they are.
You
Let's
want
do
it,
it.
Becca?
Yeah, oh yeah.
There you go.
buddy. Let's do an overhead.
Let me do an overhead so you can see him.
Throw him on the table.
Look at this little man. This is the
him
best
down.
craft you've ever
Down
made,
just a
Rachel.
smidge.
Oh, that's
Just
fine.
there you go.
Oh my God. Guys, so he was homemade, DIY.
Yeah, DIY. Follow Oaken Lamb for more tutorials like
It
this.
took 9 months, but it was a labor of love. I do recommend it.
Oh my God, Rachel, he could not be more perfect.
Bless his heart. Becca took those beautiful pictures that I posted.
No, don't
you
get
all
mad.
saw.
Don't
Say
get
you
mad.
look great, Rachel.
Thank you. I feel great. Wonderful. Ready to come back to work slowly, my husband says. No, I feel great.
Let's
What
see
have
if
you
he
got?
smells
Look
good.
at these. Oh my gosh.
Oh my gosh.
These are adorable.
Oh my gosh.
Mom, we just did do an overhead shot.
So cute.
You're the yummiest baby I've ever seen.
Is this pattern
And
available
that's
at
the
Oaken
second
Lamb?
time you've gotten to hold him, and I still haven't.
Oh, Anna.
Is this? No, this is not an Oaken Lamb pattern. I
I
know.
was winking and everything.
I know.
They want to know how much he weighs now.
The last time we checked, he was 7'3", but he's cluster feeding right now about every hour and a half.
Oh.
So I'm sure he's well surpassed his birth weight.
James is hungry.
And he's starved to death, bless his heart. We cannot, I'm like, where's he putting it? I don't know where he's putting it, but he's putting it somewhere.
Look how tiny he is.
Charlie says, forget the projects. Let's
at
see
this.
Charlie.
He's like a little loaf of bread.
Becca told me to come anytime, and I'm like, if I come anywhere before the end, then I'll have to just take him away for anybody to be able to
Oh my
craft.
gosh.
They said, I wish we had smell-o-vision.
Oh.
He does, he smells like baby magic.
Are you pooping?
Is he pooping for you, Becca?
Ben says, my husband thought I hurt myself and ran upstairs because I squealed so loud.
Oh my gosh.
We were going to put Good Friday with the Flock plus special guest, but we figured you would know. We're going to change the title afterwards,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
we figured you would know.
I've missed it here. Oh my gosh, look. This is the first time I've been back to the studio.
I've cleaned it.
Anna got a blue. Her thing's blue.
Yes, because I put the
She
orange one right
texted
there.
me and said,
Yeah.
do you want, and I was like, I don't care, do whatever you want.
I love it.
Yeah.
Changes have been made, guys.
Yeah.
You go overhead again.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yes, yeah.
I guess I can. Look at this.
Bless.
Look at this shirt.
Is the
Oh,
Oaken- I'm like, well, we
my
can't take him without having him rep.
You can't have your first airing without an Oaken
He
Lamb
has to
shirt.
have it on.
Oh my
Aaliyah
gosh.
says, Becca keeps sniffing that baby for me, cry face.
Oh my gosh.
He's the best.
I just sniff him all the time. James makes fun of me.
How
I
do
don't
you get
care.
cuter every time I see you?
Oh my
How is it possible? How is that possible?
Shirley says, oh, I literally have tears in my eyes.
Oh
he
my
is
God.
gorgeous.
He is
Thank
so
you.
gorgeous.
Have you all had a wonderful Good Friday? What do you have planned for Easter? Are you guys doing something fun?
Rachel, you would not believe the amount of them that have had COVID cancellations
Had to
for
cancel
their
because
Easter
of COVID.
festivities.
Right?
Yes.
Right. I didn't know that COVID was around again.
Really?
Yes.
There's apparently
Guys,
a new
I'm so
variant.
sorry.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, I'm
terrible.
so sorry. That's
They
horrible.
want to know how Lenny does with Charlie.
He has really grown to protect the baby. He wants to smell anybody who's got him. Like, who's got the baby? Where's the baby? What's the baby doing? I brought the baby in today, and Lenny was like, "Where's the baby been? What's been going on?" He's really adjusted well. Do you think so, James? I think he's adjusted well to the baby. I do. I thought it was going to be a rougher adjustment than this, so I'm thrilled about
He
it.
was good when we were there.
He was
I mean,
good.
he was, yeah.
He was
I
good.
know, Heather. I do need to hold that baby. Becca is a baby hog.
Anna has not.
In all
held him.
fairness, I didn't really hold him much.
But that was
True.
your choice. You
She
could
was
have told
taking
your kid
photos
no.
of him, which are, by the way, so cute. I look at him all the time. When everybody's like, "Can I see a picture?" I'm like, "Oh, yeah, I've got some pictures for you." No one takes newborn pictures at like 2 days old, and here Becca was coming over and propping him up, and he was good.
Well, they're the sleepiest then.
Oh, they're the sleepiest.
Yeah.
Oh, they're the sleepiest. But I've just been soaking it in, having a good time. Still itching to get back here because I miss it. I miss Becca
So
and Anna,
funny.
and I miss work.
You mean just Becca?
He's
Just- I miss
natural
Becca.
in the studio. Look at him hamming it up on the stream.
He's precious. I could just. There's
Oh my
nothing in the world
gosh.
like it. Nothing. What is happening with your computer?
See, I'm not
today?
touching it. That's what's happened during the live when I was trying to teach.
No.
We did get some donations for a computer, and also, Chrissy said, Chrissy said, talk to me before you purchase, because that's what she does. That's actually,
Sparkle Lobster.
Yes,
Really?
she said that she knows about business discounts.
Ooh.
yeah. Depending on what the business is, I may be ordering a computer next week.
I wish you would have ordered when we could. We're begging. We and Anna have been begging her to order
When I was
a
doing
computer.
Rachel's hair, we were sitting there talking, and I was like, if I knew what to order, I'd just literally order one right now.
And I'm like,
and both of
Becca.
us were like, let's just do it, but we have no idea what you want.
I'm like, Becca, I just want her to get what she wants, and I have no idea what she needs with
I
all
just
her
hate
photos
spending,
and
like,
stuff.
because we're a new company, and I hate spending the money on.
You,
Not that, I mean, I need a computer,
you're not a
obviously.
computer
you
that
have to
creates
have a computer.
everything.
I
Yeah.
can't teach without one, but.
We'll order you one today if you would like. Please do. Please do.
Anyway.
Guys, who is taking advantage of Hop 30?
Oh, yeah.
Charlie, do you think they
Thanks for coming
should?
in, Rachel.
Charlie, do you think?
Huh? Who?
Oh, no. Oh, he said because no one has.
Oh. Hop 30 is the discount code
Charlie, what
to
do you
get
think?
$30 off of your yearly membership
Yes.
with Oak and Lamb.
Welcome back to work, Rachel.
Has no one mentioned this amazing coupon?
Becca did at the very beginning.
Thank you. See?
I've mentioned it twice.
Hop to it. Hop 30. You won't forget this coupon code. Come on, guys. Get with it. Who's gonna buy one? 5 people?
Shirley wants to know how long of a maternity leave you are taking, Rachel.
I've never told Becca a day because I don't want to take a long time. This is my 2nd week off, and I feel like I should come back next week at least to do some lives and help Becca. And we also, Becca, we have no pre-recorded content left. So that needs to be fixed next week. So I need to come and do that.
I was like, I'm gonna film while you're gone. I'm gonna do it, and then I just couldn't. I was so sad.
This week has been your baby.
So sad.
It's been spring break for your baby.
I know.
She's been like super mom over here. I asked her what her itinerary was. She had so many fun things planned for this week. Did you do all of them?
In one day,
Never mind. That's a lot.
because it
That's
was
a
raining the
lot.
other days.
Yes, it was.
Yeah.
The weather's really nice today, though.
Do you like your bee thing I put on your board?
I keep staring at it.
Isn't it adorable?
So where'd you find that?
Walmart.
So cute.
I thought it looked like you.
I love bees.
Did you make the picture frame?
No, I bought it. It was like $5 at Walmart.
No. Oh. No, okay, so you weren't going to do that. Just kidding.
I may have printed Charlie's picture of him bee out, and I was gonna make a frame, and then Anna ruined it.
Sorry. Surprise!
Guys, I'm so stupid. I have no idea. You two talk about so much. I would have just been like, meow. Did anyone say that they used the coupon code, Anna?
Not yet.
How many-
But Kat is like,
Do you all
Come
want
on,
me to
guys.
come back to work? I need something to come back to. Money needs to be rolling in, people. Rolling in. Hop 30.
I'm 30.
Hop
Kat
30.
says, I love the name of the discount code. Someone joined today.
Becca told me the code. I asked her yesterday. I said, "What's the coupon code?" She said, "Hop 30." And I'm like, "That's adorable for Easter."
Anyway,
cute.
that will be active until.
They want to know what Charlie's flock number is. Oh, he needs a flock number.
I heard tell about it and should be.
Yeah, but I think someone is 405. I
405.
think someone is 405. And then somebody said that person should give up their number.
It's okay. We'll find a better number for
He
Charlie.
doesn't really care.
No, he can be like What am I 130? I'm 430. What number
You're
am I?
3.
She doesn't even know.
I'm 320. Maybe he needs to be 320.5.
0.5.
Yes.
Yeah.
320.5.
That's cute.
You can have a little half number.
Yeah.
You want to be a half number, Charlie?
I've been watching these crafts, and I think they're adorable. Anna, all of
Which
her
was
little
your favorite
table
setting?
settings, the lemon one.
Oh yeah.
The lemon one.
She should have done a B one. That would
Well,
have been
I had some Ray Dunn bee pieces,
Oh my
but
gosh.
it was going to be like a last minute change, and I didn't have a bee
Are you mad at
napkin.
me?
So
Shame.
there was that.
Shame.
They had these really cute gold bee.
We had a ton
napkin
of
rings.
fabric.
We did have to.
Bee fabric. I know.
Dad, go. Hey guys, we'll just do that next
Ruined
time.
it.
We'll do
Ooh,
that
a bee
next time.
themed one next time.
Did you all? I remember Becca asking if you all wanted to see more of these kind of decorish type of lives. What did you say? What do you think? Do you like them?
They did want to.
Yeah. Charlie, what's with the faces?
What are you
I
doing?
really need him. Can you come produce?
Yeah. Are you going to stand up? Who's standing up?
God love him. He's 10 days old today.
Marzini.
10 days old.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness.
Talk loud because you don't have a mic.
I do
Oh,
talk
yeah.
loud. Guys.
Let's see the comments.
Oh my gosh.
Becca's over here on Safari.
You sweet
Please.
angel. You sweet angel.
His little grunts. I call him a little billy goat.
A billy
Sounds
goat.
like a little billy goat.
He's just like a little melon ball.
I know he's tiny. He's tiny. He was 7'6" when he was born, which you all know.
Who does he look like?
James. He looks like his daddy.
Like baby pictures?
I grew him for 9 months and he comes out looking just like his daddy. But that's okay. It's okay. Doesn't bother
It breaks
me.
your heart,
What do
doesn't
you
it?
feel about Mama holding a baby?
She doesn't even care.
She doesn't,
No, she
does
doesn't. She don't
Oh,
care.
That's great, Mom.
Granger
Did you hear
so chill.
Granger's voice, guys?
That's great, Mom.
I'm surprised she didn't say a curse word. She loves those curse words.
Trying to do
We're
good
live,
around the
yeah.
baby.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
that's-
Trying to be a good influence.
She's
Yeah.
so smart.
Granger, that is so kind
That's
of
so
you.
sweet. That's so sweet.
Kathy, he is a teeny tiny perfect bundle. You're absolutely right.
Oh, yes, he is. I'm biased, but yes.
I mean, it doesn't help that our hands are gigantic too, though.
We all have huge hands here. We sure do.
It's like I can hold him with well, he's about the length of two of my hands.
Yeah, just yeah.
Well, squished up.
Squished
he
up.
is.
Squished up.
Oh, he's so perfect.
You guys are so sweet.
You are beautiful.
Yes, but I mean, I labored 24 hours. Great. Delivery was extremely easy. It's not always like that. I get it. I got really lucky, but it was super easy.
Well,
with him.
Rachel, you did not divulge to me the fact that your epidural only worked on half your body.
That sucked. Not gonna lie. But half pain relief was still some pain relief. I didn't want an epidural if I could go into labor naturally. That Pitocin, however, changed my mind within 45 minutes. So, yeah, it only worked on my right side. But that, again, that's okay. I labored for 24 hours. Of course, I would have done it 1,000 times over. But delivery is what I was more scared of than labor. But delivery ended up being way easier than the labor.
Really?
Yes, it was completely flipped for me. I was way more worried about delivery than labor, and I should not have been. Again, I know it's not always like that for a lot of women. I'm very lucky though, very lucky. I'm healthy, he's healthy, and we're so excited. I can't wait for Becca to take more pictures of him. Maybe we can make baby things to put him in to take pictures of for Oak and Lamb.
I have 3 onesies over here.
Hot dog. There we go. There we go.
We're going to have to take a picture of the 2 of you in front of the set with his shirt on, so we'll post that.
Maybe we can talk Dad into building him like a tree house that's like a woodworking project.
See? The inspiration's just rolling.
It's
in.
just endless.
And I'm so excited to get back to work. I'm so excited. I told Becca, nothing motivates you more than being home for a while and having your own business there waiting for you, because I'm itching. I'm itching to get back and do some fun things and watch this company thrive, because now I need it to thrive for a lot of different reasons.
Yes.
Not like I didn't need it to before.
Yes.
But I'm like way motivated now. I was still motivated. But something about taking time off motivates you even more. I feel really
Taking time off
ready.
and having a mouth to feed?
Yeah, that'll do it.
Yeah.
That'll do
Yeah.
it. But in the best way. In the best way. I'm
Yeah.
so blessed. So blessed. Yes. When are we going to do one of these again? I missed out on it today. When's the next one? When do you guys want
You know,
it?
we like to do one every month.
Is there anything next month? Next month is Mother's Day.
And Memorial Day.
Ooh, Memorial Day.
I'll be camping. Yeah.
What days do you all guys like these the best? Do you like them on Saturdays? Do you
Come
like them
back
on...
on Monday though, don't you?
I don't know.
We don't want to exhaust her on her day that she gets back. Anna.
When Becca leaves camping, she's like, okay, let's get out of here by like 6 o'clock.
Oh yes, well same. We always were. But then we get home and I'm usually exhausted from camping. I mean, I've been camping forever.
Every single time without fail when we get home, I'm like, I want to eat hot dogs for dinner.
Oh my gosh. I feel like it's a vacation, but it's like the drive home from vacation, everything, you get tired. I feel like everyone needs like a day to recoup after a vacation. I don't know if Becca feels the same way. She drags that camper around a lot of places. She sure does.
We do.
Yes.
He can be our new model. He can. My kids will love that they don't have to do it.
No, they have to model still.
Oh, no, they
Children
will.
are too perfect.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, they're going to be the meanest little gang ever.
It's gonna be pretty cute. They're. I hope that you enjoy their faces, all of them, because they're gonna run this company when we're old and frail.
Yeah.
We'll just
Them and Granger.
them and Granger. They'll just be running this whole
I'm gonna
show.
have to pop out a kid just to leave My legacy tube or something.
Yes, it'll be quite a legacy we've built by then. Quite a legacy. And you guys could join if you use the coupon code HOP30. Then you could join in the legacy and just see us grow. And you don't have to pay any more than that because
You can pay Fallon's salary one day.
yeah, but you have to join now in order to be a part of that legacy. HOP30.
I love it.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
You're the worst.
I've been gone too long.
Count how many times Rachel said
I've-
hot 30 in the 15 minutes.
Okay,
she's
number
been
one,
here.
I've been gone too long. Number two, don't make a coupon code that cute. Make it way harder next time. HOP30.
We're gonna make it next time. Like,
Easter, get your baskets 30.
Make it something way less cute than HOP30, because I'm sorry. It's too cute.
oh my gosh.
Y'all like Saturdays for these? Yeah, Saturdays are.
Make it a Saturday so I can be there. Okay.
Yeah. Also, one of the downsides of
Mother's Day is just like a couple weeks away. Though,
yeah, it's like the
but
12th,
that's
isn't it? Isn't it?
Pretty close.
I think it's the 12th. That's pretty close.
I mean, we wouldn't do it on Mother's Day anyway, but that's.
Yeah. Does anyone like live events in the evenings during the weekdays? Do we all like them on the week? I know today's a Friday, but what do we think? They seem to do good with the time today.
Do you want a Mother's Day weekend one, or do you want something like later out?
Later.
Or what are your thoughts? Like,
Yeah.
are Mother's Day weekends where you all go and do things with your family? So it's like, I wouldn't attend that.
Right.
Or let us know.
Yeah, let us know for sure.
Join now or there.
Cat is on it.
Join now or there's no money to feed Charlie. Becca spent it all on a laptop.
It's true.
Did you announce
HOP30
the
can-
winner? Michelle, we did. The winner, if I'm remembering correctly, is Denise Wright. I haven't seen her on here. That doesn't mean she's not here, but I'll email her and post it in the private Facebook group. Oh.
What'd she win? Did she win the craft stuff from yesterday?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
James came home. What did he say? I want a glitter vacuum. And I was like, oh, do you? He said, yeah, his desk. Because
desk.
apparently he gets lots of crumbs on it. He doesn't.
I wonder if it would work for like Mark's facial hair when he shaves.
I bet it would, yeah.
It's the
It
one that I got is
totally
considered a
would.
desk vacuum.
It totally would work, Anna. You should get it.
Yeah.
It was $11.
So maybe they need to market it as a vanity vacuum,
Yes.
right?
Yes.
Yeah.
What happened to this paintbrush, Becca?
I got some.
Why is it dry and crusty?
Well,
Crusty.
you know, I put some wood glue on it, and then yeah.
Well, the shoe's got to be thrown away.
No. The water will make it come off.
You think?
Leah wants to know if he's fallen out of your sweaty hands yet.
Almost a couple of times. And now his first bath, you mix sweaty hands with wet, slippery baby, and then you've just, I was sweating bullets just hoping not to drop him straight in the sink. It was a whole thing.
How did he like his first bath?
He didn't hate it.
Really?
If he didn't cry, it was a win for me, and he did not cry.
Fallon screamed bloody murder.
Did she?
Oh, she hated it.
Oh,
yeah.
no.
Yeah.
Oh, foul.
Romo,
What?
who's more country, Rachel or Anna?
Ouch. I'm kidding. We get that all the time. I think I sound more country. Do I?
Are we talking accent or are we talking
God, your computer
activities
hates
and
this thing.
tendencies?
Okay, your poor computer.
Does it keep going on and off?
It keeps flashing.
Yeah.
thing
And
is
it's
that
not
she
being
gotta
touched.
go.
I know.
How are we supposed to sell memberships when this doesn't work half the time?
I think special videos need to be done a week or so ahead of the holidays so we have time to make our stuff. So here's our thought process, Beth. And we agree with that. However, the reason that we generally choose the day of is because people are off from work on those days.
And usually it's stuff that's not, it doesn't have to be done for that occasion. Does that make sense? Like we probably won't have like
Mother's
big
Day
crafts on the Mother's Day Live. Like today, it was Easter, and this.
But
is a
it could
great
be
last
spring
minute
as
Easter.
well. It could be spring.
last minute Easter, spring, things like that. Things that you could do the day of if you wanted to, if you have time to craft, or to do weeks later.
With the exception of the one bunny thing on there, all that can be spring and summer too.
Absolutely.
So
And also, this content, we want it to last years and years, so other people that watch it later, watch it before next Easter or anything like that, and they'll be able to use that for Easter's upcoming as well. So, but no, for pre-recorded content and lives and stuff, we really try. We have been doing Easter things weeks ahead of the game, which is great. Yeah, absolutely.
All right. I don't know what our schedule is going to be next week because we don't have one yet, and we're very sorry, honestly.
Sorry, it's his fault.
Yeah.
Really.
Blame it on Charlie.
Yeah.
Can't be mad at him.
No.
So just be looking. We'll also try to post in the private Facebook group once we have some things up. I would say we'll have at least 3 lives next week. But yeah, we'll be looking for that. Have a fantastic Easter weekend.
Guys, give it up for these ladies. They have just
Give it up for
came.
Rachel for coming in and bringing the baby.
I did the
Oh
easy
my
part. You all have
God.
been live today.
the
It's
best
been
part.
a super fun live. I've watched it. I hope you all make these crafts. They're so cute. They're so cute. I loved it.
Say bye.
Oh, say bye, Charlie. Say thanks for having me.
Bye, everyone.
Thanks for having me.
See you all.
Bye, guys.